turkey on the cover. Well, getting it together is what we hope you're doing this morning. So you will go down and join Leo Honeycutt, who is standing by live at Ralph and Kaku's for our Feed a Family drive-through day. Good morning, Leo.
Hey, Rebecca.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Everybody says hey in there. You doing okay?
Yeah, we're doing good. Any turkeys yet?
Well, no, we're not into the turkeys just yet. We got a few things here, as a matter of fact, though. We're live down here at Ralph and Kaku's for the Feed a Family drive-through, where we're rolling out the barrels, okay? We're going to be rolling out more than just barrels here, too. We're going to be rolling out a breakfast if you come on down here to the Feed a Family drive-through on Bluebonnet. We already have our first customer. Can you believe it? It's right at 5:30. And Deacon Allen here from Our Lady of Mercy has already come by, and you brought what? What did you bring?
Sausage.
You brought some sausage, huh? You cleaned out some sausage out of your freezer, huh? Well, that's fantastic. Why did you want to do this?
Well,
especially at this hour, Deacon.
no, I do. I'm going to get more food now for the poor this morning. I deliver food for our church for the poor. I pick up food delivered to different places in town, food for the poor. On Thursdays and Saturdays, I get sweets and deliver cakes and all pies to them. You know?
Well, you're a sweet guy to do that.
No, I guess an old man tried to have something else to do, you know?
Okay, well, thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you coming by, and go ahead and get a cup of coffee, and it looks like they're putting out the breakfast here. Let's get over here and check out, if I can get some of these cables clear, what all we got over here. All right, you can see that part of it, let's see, excuse me there, Deacon Allen. We're going to come right on through here. Hey, you got the breakfast in here? Oh, it's my favorite. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? No, I promise you we'll have more than just hot water when you come out here. Oh, it's nothing in here yet. I'm getting a little bit hungry here, girls. All right, look at what they're doing over here. We got the muffins coming out. What else do we have here this morning?
This morning we're going to have eggs, and we're going to have grits, and we're going to have quiche, and we're going to have sausage.
Ooh, quiche. Did you hear that, Raymond Drago? Real men eat quiche.
And we've got muffins and biscuits and the fruit platters.
Ooh, so
and it's ready shortly, so come on.
All right, fantastic, folks. So you see, we're getting that breakfast ready. I promise. You know, I got an idea, too. First person that comes out and can sing with me, roll out the barrels, I'll buy you breakfast. Not you. You don't qualify. Let's go over here and see the Bishop Sullivan Band. Hey, gang. How y'all doing? Now, I got here earlier this morning. They said, this is too early for anybody. But just think, you all make straight A's today, huh? Is that good? Okay, Mr. Dana. How'd you get these guys out here this early?
It wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy, huh?
You had to promise them a lot.
So
you're going to sleep during the rest of the week in band.
They're going to sleep during the rest of the week?
They don't want to practice. They just want to sleep.
Okay, why don't you go ahead and play us into the music right here and into the weather. Okay, Chip, we were kind of expecting some fog out here today, but hey, it's clear as a bell. The weather couldn't be better, so take it away.
Sound great. Good way to start your morning, and good way to start your morning also is without fog, and it looks good out there. We haven't seen too much of it. The winds have kind of mixed up the atmosphere to keep that from happening, so it looks all clear out there. Let's go ahead and check out the quick cast and see what we can expect for today. Temperatures will be rather warm and muggy. We're expecting to see quite a bit of cloudiness today, but there will be some sunshine also. Temperatures in the upper 70s for highs. Coming up in a few minutes, I'll show you what's going to happen for the weekend. Right now, here's Rebecca Rayner.
Thanks, Chip. Well, here is something to think about as you drive to work this morning. The cost of keeping your car on the road could be going up. State Farm, Louisiana's largest insurer, has won approval for a $16 million auto insurance rate hike from the state insurance panel. Now, if you recall, just a few months ago, Governor Foster fired 4 members of the rating commission for approving an earlier increase for State Farm. But this time, Foster says the commission followed his guidelines, and while he doesn't like it, he can live with it.
Insurance Rating Commission, as I understand it, did what we asked them to do, which was take into consideration the Tillinghast or Tillinghast study that had to do with what we'd done in the special session. And that's what we fell out over before, because they were about to give a rate increase without considering that.
State Farm will raise its rates 2.8%, or about $20 a year for the average customer. Well, this isn't good news. A national report says Louisiana is the unhealthiest state in the nation. Entrenched poverty, a high crime rate, uneducated residents, few hospitals, heavy cigarette use, and a high death rate were among the reasons Louisiana ranked as the worst in terms of overall health. A Minnesota-based financial company issued the report. Minnesota ranked as the healthiest state for the 4th time since the report began back in 1990. Louisiana was the 2nd most unhealthy state in last year's report and has been in among the 5 most unhealthy states since 1990. Well, why would 26 people, including prominent elected officials, ask a judge to go easy on a cocaine dealer? A good question that's only getting fuzzy answers. State Representative Yvonne Dorsey, Metro Councilman W.T. Winfield, and Metro Council President Tom Woods all wrote letters to Judge Frank Palazzolo on Darrell Cummings' behalf. Now, most asked Palazzolo, pictured here, to give Cummings a second chance when he sentences him in 2 weeks. Councilman Woods wrote his letter on September 10th, 5 days after Cummings was convicted on cocaine charges. Woods now pleads ignorance.
I don't know about no drug conviction. I didn't even know the young man was charged with no drugs. I don't play that. You see, this is dated September the 10th.
Woods now regrets the letter. He says Cummings' dad, a longtime friend of his, asked for the character letter because his son had been in some kind of fight. Cummings does face an unrelated assault charge as well. Now, the people who wrote those letters didn't cite any major career or civic accomplishments of Cummings, except that he was a church-going man and a devoted father. But his supporters may not have known he's been in trouble before. He faces a state charge for allegedly beating an inmate while he was a guard at a juvenile prison. That was before a federal jury found him guilty of possessing 30 pounds of cocaine. At minimum, he is facing 10 years in prison. Attorney General Richard Ayoub blames an FBI investigation for his defeat in the U.S. Senate race. But the investigation is becoming more serious. Ayoub just turned over documents to a federal grand jury. The Justice Department demanded a wide range of documents, including Ayoub's dealings with health care, gambling, telephone interests, and private lawyers. Ayoub released a statement saying he is anxious to see this matter resolved and, quote, "I am confident that a determination will be made which will be favorable to me." Well, the shopping boom that comes with every holiday season is already underway. Traditionally, Christmas season is a make-it-or-break-it time for many retailers. Considering the fact that last year wasn't so hot, of course, they're all looking for a good season this year. And if early indications are anything, it's shaping up to be a strong season. The reasons are varied, but one thing's certain: the economy's good, and this holiday season follows a national election.
People tend to hold back on spending so they can find out what type of an administration there's going to be, whether it's going to be a tax and spend or more conservative or whichever way it's going to go, but it never seems to change. After an election, people spend more.
In fact, consumers are expected to spend around 12% more than we all did last year. Well, don't head out shopping yet because there's lots to come still ahead here on Sports. Only 1 point separated East Ascension and Terra as the prep basketball season tipped off. We'll tell you who came out on top in just a moment. But on this date in history, in 1877, inventor Thomas A. Edison announced the invention of his phonograph.
You think you had it tough with peer pressure and temptations when you were a teen? Imagine what today's teens are facing every day. There's no denying that drugs, all kinds of drugs, are prevalent and easily accessible. How can you spot a teen with a problem? On the next Health Calls, Adolescent IOP with psychiatrist Dr. Kenneth Todd and clinician Therese Cahill. You'll learn how this program helps teens get clean and stay clean. Join us Sunday morning for Health Calls, a service of Our Lady of the Lake.
The spirit of healing.
Like ingredients in gumbo, Louisiana's people supply robust flavor. The Hungarian culture adds its own distinct spice. Join Leo Honeycutt for a taste of the art, music, and people of Louisiana's Hungarian culture tonight on Channel 2 News at 6.
If you're planning on buying a new home, let DSK Realtors help you out. By tuning into DSK's Sunday Home Showcase, you'll be able to view a number of wonderful properties each week from the comfort of your very own home. We'll take you on a visual tour inside and out and profile homes in different styles, sizes, and locations throughout Greater Baton Rouge. Please join us for DSK's Sunday Home Showcase at 9 a.m. right here on WBRZ Channel 2.
Ace Appliances is making box office history. You've never seen savings action this big before. It's the deal of the decade. No down payment and no interest for 1 full year.
This Roper extra large capacity washer and Roper 4-cycle dryer.
White looking towards the plants out there, but you can tell that there really isn't too much in the way of fog, so that looks good. As long as we can keep the winds up, the fog will probably not form. So that is always good, and I think we're looking pretty good for today as well. We may have a sprinkle or two, but really not expecting too much. Here's the way the coastal forecast looks. Patchy, dense fog out there, especially along the low areas near the rivers and some of the lakes. Southwest winds 15 knots, seas 4 feet. Your high tide 7:52 p.m., the low tide 5:21 a.m. Now let's check out the QuakeCast and see what we can expect for today. Temperatures will be rather warm once again. We're expecting to see some cloudiness and a little bit of sunshine as well this afternoon. 75 degrees at noon, 5 p.m., 72. Another cold front coming through the area sometime this evening. Let's check out the weather stats. The high temperature yesterday, right where we thought it would be, 78 degrees. And the record high was 87, set back in 1900 and 1942. The record low, 25. Well, that was cold back there in 1937. Sunrise this morning, 6:35. Sunset at 5:05. And across the state right now, temperatures are in the 70s and 60s across most of the areas. 71 degrees currently in Baton Rouge, so rather warm. 68 in Macomb, 66 in Alexandria, New Orleans, reporting 70 at this time. Winds are generally out of the south and southwest, and they're running 5 to 10 miles per hour. Well, remember yesterday we were talking about Hurricane Marco. Well, now it's just a tropical storm. It's experiencing a lot of high-level shearing winds. It's keeping it from developing into too much. That shearing environment is expected to continue. We expect the movement generally off towards the north-northeast, probably near Kingston, Jamaica, maybe Guantanamo, Cuba, over the next couple of 3 days or so. And this activity associated with it will probably produce some heavy rains and some winds, but really not expecting too much out of the storm. The latest coordinates put it at 15.2 north, 76.8 west, winds of 45 miles per hour, and it is stationary at this time, not really moving too much. And as far as the national satellite view goes, we're watching another cold front passing down towards the south across the plains at this time, and it's providing some temperatures in the 30s across portions of Kansas and Oklahoma at this time. It's being fueled by the winds of the jet stream up towards the north and east. This is going to help to push through the front sometime, let's say, overnight tonight and early tomorrow morning across our area. It's not going to really be too much of a cold front, but it will drop those afternoon highs back into the low 70s, overnight lows into the 40s and 50s. Again, the front right now across Oklahoma and Kansas moving down towards the south. The stationary front will probably wash out as this stronger cold front builds down towards the south, so we can expect to see our winds shifting around towards the north tonight, bringing in a little bit cooler air. The national radar shows some snowfall in the extreme north-central United States and some rainfall right now across Florida and southern parts of Georgia, but that's about it. Our forecast for this afternoon in Baton Rouge is calling for, let's say, partly sunny skies. We'll see an afternoon high somewhere around 77 degrees with maybe an isolated shower. That's being real optimistic. Southwest winds about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Overnight, partly cloudy and cool once again. North winds about 5 to 10, and we'll set that overnight low finally at 50 degrees. Here's your extended forecast. Temperatures will be in the 70s for afternoon highs through Saturday. Sunday, back up to about 74, but we're looking at a pretty strong cold front coming through sometime early next week, maybe even giving us 50s for highs. That'll be the first time that's happened in quite some time. Now, here's Rebecca with this morning's sports.
Thanks, Chip. I'll keep my fingers crossed for that. Well, Broadmoor advances to round 2 of the high school football playoffs. They're in the spotlight on this morning's Tune In Sports.
Good morning, everybody. Our sports trivia question this morning: when was the last time LSU lost to Tulane? We'll have the answer for you if you don't know.
Turkeys and doling out breakfast. We'll see how things are going over at Ralph and Kaku's in just a minute. Here's something to cheer you into the break.
Levis Mitsubishi, the all-new 97 Eclipse with low.
We're looking for you to come driving through out here. We already had a few people bring in some sausage and turkeys, and the hams showed up, obviously. Okay, George, hit it. And as you can see, we have the Channel 2 balloon out here, the hot air balloon, looking beautiful this morning. Perfect day for this. You know, in years past, it's usually been freezing out here. Today, the weather couldn't be any better for an outdoor picnic, an outdoor breakfast, which is what we have. Now, we have some of our fine sponsors over here. Capital City Produce here. We have Sarah Simmons and Dwight Keller. Dwight, how you doing?
Hey, good morning. How are you, sir?
What you got in here?
Oh, we have some potatoes, some onions, and we have some cabbage.
Oh, I'd guess it's more than a pound or two, huh, Sarah?
Well, this morning we have 9,600 pounds,
And throughout the course of the year, that's going to bring us to a total of 40,000 pounds.
How much?
40,000 pounds.
Holy mackerel, that you contribute to the food bank?
That's right. We try and contribute throughout the year. We think about them all the time.
That is fantastic. Now, why do you want to be involved to that degree?
Well, I think that if everybody does whatever they can, and obviously we're able to do a little bit more as far as the volume goes, it does make a difference. And this is something Dwight was mentioning earlier. Just because you can't help everybody doesn't mean you can't help anybody.
Right.
And if everybody pitches in, eventually it will accumulate and it will have some impact.
Hey, I like the sound of that. Dwight, what is that? How's that go?
Well, I was saying earlier that there are a lot of unfortunate families here in Baton Rouge and in the United States. And it makes myself as well as my employers feel good to be able to contribute to this benefit to help people.
But let me see, the phrase was, but if you, just because you can't help everybody means you should help at least somebody, right?
Well, you can't help everybody all the time, but you can help some people. And believe it or not, God looks upon you on that.
Sure.
And it makes everything good in our lives and other people's lives. And hopefully that this contribution will make a happy Thanksgiving for somebody.
There you go. That's what Feed a Family is all about, just trying to feed our corner of the world anyway. Sarah, thank you very much for being here.
Oh, we appreciate the opportunity, and we want people to remember them all year round, too, not just today.
I got you. Okay, now look, you're going to help me unload this, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Dwight, you want to go ahead and open up? Let's see what's in here. Let's get on up here right now. And, oh, yes. Wow, potatoes and onions and what else is it? And cabbage. Potatoes and onions and cabbage. Oh, my. All right. Okay, all right, well, let's see. How much are those right there? This is what, 50 pounds? 50-pound sacks. All right. Okay, I can see that John Conley right now wants to go ahead. Yeah, I think it's time for a workout. You going to help me here?
Sure.
All right, let's unload one of those. Here, oh, am I going to catch this? All right, well, let's see. How am I going to hold this? Yep, that's 50 pounds, all right. Yeah, I like that right there. Onions, my favorite. My favorite. Okay, Dwight, Sarah, thank y'all very much for Capital City Produce. This is what it's all about right here. Now, I wish I'd been in more weight training. Okay, we're going to have more tune in from out here live. Be sure and drive on through because breakfast is right around the corner from live from Ralph Caccoos. Let me put this up over here. We'll be right back.
This morning, Albert Einstein didn't like to wear socks. Well, the new Star Trek movie has a much bigger budget than the last one, but apparently none of the money went toward improving the spacesuits. Michael Dorn says they were a real pain. He says he couldn't breathe because the helmets weren't air-conditioned. His co-stars thought it was pretty funny because they say he complains too much anyway. Dorn plays Worf in Star Trek First Contact, which opens tomorrow. Well, just in time for the Christmas season, have heart, there will be a Home Alone 3. Columnist Marilyn Beck says the deal's been finalized to leave a new kid at home. Macaulay Culkin is out of the picture. He's done what kids do. He's gotten older. He's gotten much richer. Now, the new kid is Alex Lenz. He's 7 years old and has already acted in a couple of movies, including The Cable Guy and the upcoming One Fine Day. Filmmaker John Hughes says Lenz is a very funny young guy who is a little bruiser. Well, it can be embarrassing being a toon. Just ask Wayne Knight, who gets the cartoon treatment in Space Jam. Knight is flattened like a pancake, then blown up to Hindenburg-like proportions. When the air is released from his cartoon self, he says it creates an embarrassing bodily function situation. Even Pepe Le Pew makes fun of him. Knight's afraid that the scene will become so famous that people will greet him with Bronx cheers wherever he goes. Want to see the ex-prince's favorite room? Tune in to Oprah today. Cymbal Man, formerly known as Prince, gives Oprah a tour of his recording complex, including his favorite room, a playroom for his newborn son. Oh, what's-his-name tells Oprah that he'd be terrified if his wife called him Prince. Maite reveals what she does call him. That is today on Channel 2 News at Channel 2 at 3 o'clock. Well, Chiquita isn't going bananas anymore thanks to a dog shrink. Okay, now, Chiquita is Madonna's pet chihuahua. It has apparently gone on a jealous rampage when Madonna brought home the newest family member. Chiquita ripped up the furniture, wet the rugs. So then the shrink phoned in his advice to Madonna from his practice in Riverdale, New York. Spend quality time with Chiquita and have her smell the baby's diapers. Now, the dog psychologist says the dog will recognize the scent of puppyhood and be able to relate to the baby. He says the dog is doing much better now. Also treated Rosie O'Donnell's Chihuahua when O'Donnell adopted her son. I'm not even going to go there. Well, a lot of Hollywood types are surprised that Pamela Anderson Lee has filed for divorce from Tommy Lee, once married to Heather Locklear, if you recall, including former Baywatch lifeguard Alexandra Paul. Now, Paul saw the couple at a party 2 months ago, and she saw Pamela just 1 month ago while taping an episode of Baywatch. Paul says if they were having marital problems, you couldn't tell, but she says that's Hollywood for you. Speaking of Hollywood, let's see what Mr. Hollywood's doing out there at Ralph and Cacoo's. Leo?
Hey, I'm doing great out here. Here, Rebecca, this is some really great coffee. Yeah, you got that? Okay, yeah, right in there.
Hey, have they put anything in that boiling water yet?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, they have. Let's go over here and check it out. What do you say?
Okay, that sounds good.
Grab that cable there. Thank you very much. All right. All right, not this one here. Okay, Chef, what do we got here? Oh, we got what?
Grits this morning.
Okay, grits. No regrets there.
Scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
And sausage.
And sausage. Okay, let's look over here. We got the Danish. Oh, yeah, the Danish right here. We got the muffins, ever popular muffins right there. And, of course, the fresh fruit for you health nuts, right?
Good morning. Yes, sir. Please come on out and see us.
There you go. Okay, we got a lot of people already out here eating breakfast, as you can see, and we're going to be eating even more breakfast a little bit later on. Stay tuned in as we continue our Feed a Family drive-through. Come on down, bring a little bit of food, and we'll give you a whole big breakfast right after this. Okay, Rebecca, back to you.
Thanks, Leo. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay, folks, you can see right now we're getting them awake out here. Come on out here to the Feed a Family drive-through. Bring your perishable items out here today to Ralph and Cacoo's. And we're not only going to treat you to the fantastic breakfast we got out here, we're also got all this jazz going on here. Got a great band. We got cheerleaders. We got a dance team all from Bishop Sullivan High. Looking really good out here. You can see Mr. Dana right there giving them the 5. Okay, they're going, folks. And they're all saying, Rebecca, you ought to be out here too, because we got everything going. Got already a lot of people. John, can you turn around there? And you can see we have a lot of people out here already for breakfast. We already had, I don't know how many tons of food brought in so far, over 3,000 pounds that Carl Stages was telling me about just a minute ago. And you can kind of get a sample here of what kind of breakfast you can expect, all fresh and hot from Ralph and Cacoo's. Anything in the world that you want out here in the breakfast. And I'm still waiting for that person to come out and sing Roll Out the Barrels with me. And I promise I'll buy you and your family breakfast. Okay, Chip, the weather could not be any better. Okay, buddy, are we going to continue with this out here, or is it going to get cold? Is it going to rain? What's it going to do?
Well, Leo, I think it's going to get a little cooler, especially tonight. Looking out in the sky, I, too, besides the rumbling in my stomach, no thunder to be reported out there. And we're looking at basically mostly cloudy skies. We should see a lot of sunshine this afternoon and no fog. The winds have been high enough to keep the fog from forming. Now, here's the quick cast. This is what we can expect for today. Temperatures will be warm this afternoon once again. We'll expect in and out sunshine, high temperature around 77 degrees. And it looks like we may have a sprinkle or two, but I'm really not counting on that. Now, here's Rebecca. She's going to inform us of this morning's news.
That's right, Chip. Need to do a little bit of news before we head back out to the Feed a Family drive. Well, they fought over the proposals, hinted at the possibilities. Some were even put out of a job. But now the Insurance Rating Commission is hiking rates for some motorists. State Farm, Louisiana's largest insurer, has won approval for a $16 million auto insurance rate hike from the state insurance panel. Just months ago, Governor Foster fired members of the Rating Commission for approving an earlier increase for State Farm. But this time, the governor says the commission followed his guidelines, and while he doesn't like it, he can live with it.
Insurance Rating Commission, as I understand it, did what we asked them to do, which was take into consideration the Tillinghast or Tillinghast study that had to do with what we'd done in the special session. And that's what we fell out over before because they were about to give a rate increase without considering that.
Now, State Farm says it will raise its rates 2.8%, or about $20 a year for the average customer. A new development in the efforts to build a horse racing track in Livingston Parish. The developer of Livingston Downs has dropped suits against the Louisiana State Racing Commission in exchange for about 2 years to raise financing for his project. Al Ransom, who wants to build Livingston Downs just east of Baton Rouge, has been embroiled in disputes with the commission over his plans. Ransom will have until October of 1998 to obtain a $10 million letter of commitment for financing. If the letter is obtained, the commission will give Livingston Downs a license. Well, in 2 weeks, a convicted cocaine dealer is to be sentenced. That's routine. What's out of the ordinary is that 26 people, including prominent elected officials, are asking a judge to go easy on the man. State Representative Yvonne Dorsey, Metro Councilman W.T. Winfield, and Metro Council President Tom Woods all wrote letters to Judge Frank Palazzolo on behalf of Darrell Cummings. Most asked Palazzolo, pictured here, to give Cummings a second chance when he sentences him in 2 weeks. Councilman Woods wrote his letter back on September 10th, 5 days after Cummings was convicted on cocaine charges. Woods now pleads ignorance.
I don't know about no drug conviction. I didn't even know the young man was charged with no drugs. I don't play that. See, this is dated September the 10th.
Woods now regrets the letter. He says Cummings' dad, a longtime friend of his, asked for the character letter because his son had been in some kind of fight. Cummings does face an unrelated assault charge as well. Thanksgiving is still a week away, but the American Cancer Society is hoping you'll go cold turkey today. Today is the 20th annual Great American Smokeout, and it is focusing on pregnant women and children this year. In the next half hour, we will find out what steps are being taken locally for the Great American Smokeout. A member from the General Health Systems Community Wellness Center will join us. That's in about 25 minutes. But first, Chip takes us outdoors for a look at what Mother Nature has in store for us today. He'll also look ahead to the weekend, so stay close.
Buick owners, you've given Buick one of the highest loyalty ratings. Now here's one more reason to keep coming back. Your Buick dealers can't keep quality pre-owned Buicks in stock, so you'll get top dollar for your trade-in toward a new 97, like the best-selling LeSabre. Plus, get giant factory cash on the last of the 96s, $1,500 on Skylark and Regal, $2,000 on Park Avenue, a spectacular $3,000 on Riviera.
You don't have to wear a paper bag over your head, but if you file bankruptcy, you may feel like it. Consumer Credit Counseling Services is a nonprofit community service organization that provides budget counseling and debt repayment programs to help you avoid the bankruptcy trap. Bag your financial blues and call us at 1-800-850-CCCS to find out how we've helped over 100,000 people to better manage their money. Bankruptcy. Don't go there.
She came home and was convinced she would never learn to read.
All the kids are looking at me.
No child wants to make a fool of themselves.
I got all frantic-y.
We were totally desperate.
Basically, if you can't read, you can't do anything.
Going to Sylvan made the difference.
I love it.
With Sylvan, Colleen can read now.
I love getting books from the library.
The librarians know her by name.
I can do anything I want if I try.
No.
It's only at Levis Mitsubishi. The all-new 97 Galant. 0 down, $229 a month. Galant for 97. Well equipped with all these features. Galant, 0 down, $229 a month. But only at Levis Mitsubishi.
It's our pre-Thanksgiving sale going on now at O'Lynn's.
We're slashing prices and offering great terms.
No payment.
No payment and no interest.
No interest.
No payment and no interest till August of 1997. Great savings on fine furniture, electronics, bedding, and appliances. Come in today and you'll even get a free turkey with your purchase. Now that's Olen's savings. That's Olen's value.
When your family is on the road and needs assistance, can they rely on their wireless phone to get them help? If they don't have Bell South Mobility, they may have a problem. Because without Bell South Mobility, they won't have the largest coverage area in the Southeast, and they won't be able to use their phone everywhere in North America. So don't let your family's travel plans go up in smoke. Get Bell South Mobility today. Double your airtime minutes free for 3 months when you sign up with any package. Bell South Mobility. Count on it.
It's the Toyota Stop, Look, and Listen sales event. Stop into your Toyota dealers. Look at the new 97 and listen to how you can save. Now get $2,000 customer cash back on Toyota Corolla. Never before have Corolla incentives been this good. An unbelievable $2,000 cash back on Corolla. Stop into your Toyota dealer. Look at the new 97 and listen to how you can save. Get here now before this deal hits the tracks.
I love what you do for me, Toyota.
For years, this is the way you've had to watch live boxing in Baton Rouge.
Until now. Live boxing is back exclusively in Catfish Town at the Argosy Festival Atrium. It's real. It's Argosy's Rumble on the River.
World-class boxing comes to Catfish Town Tuesday, November 26th at 7 p.m. It's the IBF Bantamweight World Championship. Baker, Louisiana's Aristide Clayton versus South Africa's Mafuela Botili. Get your tickets at the Bella Baton Rouge gift shop.
Rumble on the River in Catfish Town. The biggest hit in town.
Toyota Camry, Honda Accord, great cars, but can you buy them for under $14K? Right now at Levis Mitsubishi, the all-new 97 Galant, $13,995. It's equipped, Galant, $13,995, but only at Levis Mitsubishi.
And welcome back now to about 16 minutes after the hour this morning on this Thursday, November 21st, 1996. Great American Smokeout Day, but hey, ain't nobody here smoking. But we are smoking with a breakfast down here at Ralph and Kaku's on Bluebonnet. Live, feed a family drive-through. Come on by. Bring us the perishable. Bring us anything, actually, and you can get a perishable breakfast that's extremely, extremely good. We've already had a ton of people come through. In fact, you see, here's somebody else driving through. Yeah, they're already coming in here. Hey, how you doing? What's your name?
Karen Foley.
Hey, you headed to work, huh?
Yes, going to school.
I don't want to make you late or anything, but actually, I do want to make you late. What'd you bring?
I brought some meat, some little round steak things, and hamburger patties.
Well, fantastic. Why did you want to do this?
Just because I really think it's important that we help those less fortunate than us.
Well, that's fantastic. So you're going to have a big turkey and everything else for Thanksgiving, right?
Going to my daughter's in Birmingham.
Oh, that'll
I'm
be
going to
good.
cook up there.
All right. You're going to your daughter's to cook. Hey, come over to my house.
Okay.
You're going to stop for breakfast, right?
No, I got to go.
You got to go?
Yes.
Well, we got to get you a muffin or something over here.
All right, I'll take a muffin.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Good luck today, too. You see that? That's just one of the many people who've already come by here, and a lot of other people said, Leon, I got to get on to work. You know what I'm saying? Don't put me on TV. So, but there's been a whole string. In fact, we've almost had the traffic back out to the road. Anyway, but we do have a great sponsor here, too. Barry DiBenedetto from Quality Produce. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you. We not only donate during the holiday season, we try to do this each month at Quality Produce. It's something we've always done, and anything we can do to help the homeless and needy.
So you're not waiting just till today to do this. You do this year-round, too, huh?
I'm also a member of the Baton Rouge Food Bank. We do this on a monthly basis, and this is something we've always done. I'm also a member of a dinner group here in town, Le Bon Vie, a fine dining club. We did all the establishments here in town. And also present a check. We got an annual contribution that I want to bring and donate.
So not only are you giving food, you're giving money?
As well. We do both.
Whoa.
With Carl Stage.
That's great. Okay, Carl.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
What is it? How much is that?
$300.
$300. Wow. Thanks a lot.
People. We appreciate that. Le Bon Vie does this every year. We love doing it, as well as Quality Produce. We both sponsor the Baton Rouge Food Bank.
All right, Barry, let's see what's in the truck here. What'd you bring us today, huh? Come on over.
Some onions, some green onions, as well as some sweet potatoes. A little bit of holiday feast.
Well, that is great. You got those fresh yams. They're all the way from Sunset. I see that, Sunset, Louisiana.
Louisiana yams, fresh onions, and green onions. A little something to make your dinner, Thanksgiving dinner with.
Okay, James, you got all this stuff up here right now. You've been unloading this, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, what do we got? Let's take a look at one of these fine yams in here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, John. Can you get up there and look at this, huh? Hey, now that's a Hummer if I ever saw one. That is beautiful. Hey, can you bake us up a few of those? Oh, yeah. No, this is actually going to the food bank here, folks. Had a ton. They've already unloaded most of the truck. John, you're doing a great job on that camera. I just want you to know that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I just want to sing Roll Out the Barrel.
Yeah, okay, well, I want you to sing Roll Out the Barrels, too. Okay, that's fine. That's good. All right. And as you can see, we got more onions out here. We got us 4/5 of a bushel, so I forget my metric
50
there.
pounds.
What is 50
50
pounds?
pounds. We brought about 500 pounds of onions, 500 pounds of sweet potatoes.
Well, my back's already hurting from all this food out here.
There you go. You can come with us to the office. We'll get a little bit more if you need.
Okay, about how much would you say a year that y'all give to the food bank?
Anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 pounds a month we try to donate. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. It just depends on what's available.
That's a month?
A month.
Wow, that's really good. Okay, Barry, thank you very much. Good to know you. Thank you very much for doing that. Now, I want to turn right around back here, John, and let's get this from Central High. Who's here from Central? Oh, Central Private. Okay, come on up here. What are y'all doing way out there? Come on up here. Come on up here. Don't be shy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on up.
All right, who collected this food here?
Central Private School, the National Honor Society, and FBLA. We collected about 2,000 pounds.
2,000 pounds? Wow, that's fantastic. Y'all did this over how long?
About 2-week period.
About a 2-week period. Well, y'all are to be committed, especially for coming out this early. You're not going to school today, are you?
Well, we plan on going back in the 10 first hour, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
Straight A's today, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, well, let's take a look at this. Look at the back of this truck. 2,000 pounds here from Central Private. Girls, thank you very much for coming out. We're going to have more of Tune In live from out here. Drive on through. Give us a little perishable. Get breakfast. We got it all right here at Ralph and Cacoo. Stay tuned in. We'll be right back.
Too busy to shop for the best business insurance coverages? No problem. That's our job anyway. Broussard, Bush, and Hurst, an Arthur J. Gallagher division.
Tough Mazda trucks. Power and style. 8888. 3-year, 50,000-mile warranty. Diamond Mazda, Airline Highway, Baton Rouge.
Diamond! We've got a blue for her, for them, and a blue for you, too.
No matter what you do, how small or big your crew, whether you're brand new or 102, we've got a blue for you. It's true. Sky blue, eye blue, blueberry pie blue, would cover more people than anyone else do. Louisiana blue does more for you.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Louisiana.
We got it blue for you.
It's here.
Let me feel it.
97-626 LX5.
I want to touch it.
Customized by Mazda.
I want to hold it in my hand.
With air, cruise control, cassette stereo, power windows and locks, and more. $17,395. Or buy for $239 a month, $1,100 down payment.
I'm never gonna let go.
Mazda, customized for value, 626.
I got a passion for the road.
Anorexia is taking its toll on thousands of women. We'll look at the problem and what's being done to treat it. That's today at 5.
4.8% financing. Lower payments. Lower down payment. Mazda Protege. Mazda 626. Only at Diamond Mazda, Airline Highway, Baton Rouge.
Diamond!
Risk management, loss control, cost control. Each is a vital component in a comprehensive corporate insurance program. Broussard, Bush, and Hurst, an Arthur J. Gallagher division.
The traffic report is brought to you by Broussard, Bush, and Hurst.
Good morning, folks. Once again, no accidents or breakdowns reported so far this morning, and also some good news. Not really any much in the way of fog, so that is always good news. And this morning, we can expect to see some warm temperatures as well. In fact, right now across the state, it is 71 degrees currently in Baton Rouge, 70 in Macomb, 72 in Lafayette this time, 70 in New Orleans. The winds have been out of the south and southwest, and that's really kept the fog from forming. Let's look at our WeatherNet 2 site out at Shannon Elementary in Morgan City. Temperature right now 69 degrees. That's the low so far this morning. Southwest winds are running at about, let's say 4 miles per hour or so at this time. And if you're traveling today, this is what you can expect across much of the area. Thunderstorms in Atlanta. Kind of sounds like a song, doesn't it? And out towards the west, we're going to see temperatures in Texas pretty warm also. Out near Dallas, you'll see 69 degrees. Houston, 79 with mostly cloudy skies and Miami, Florida, another hot day, 82 degrees. Overnight, they'll see 66.
But you're saying next week we could actually maybe
Get some cooler weather.
get some cooler weather?
There
Excuse
you
me, turned
go.
off my microphone. I didn't
Yeah.
want anyone to be able to hear my stomach growling when Leo was out there with all that food getting out of
Mine's
the
been
truck.
growling all morning after seeing all that food. But yes, you're right.
50s?
Maybe, possibly 50s for highs next week. We're watching a Canadian air mass that's building up. It'll probably come through sometime on Monday and Tuesday if the computer models are right. It's still a bit too early to tell, but hey, we can see some really nice weather for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Knock on wood, exactly.
That's right. Well, it is trivia time, and if last week is any indicator, today should be the day
That's
that
right.
we get a caller from the town that we're testing you on. So all of you folks down in Donaldsonville, here's your challenge.
That's right. You can win a free lunch from Blimpies and a tune-in coffee mug if you correctly answer this morning's tune-in trivia question.
Now, if you're not from Donaldsonville and you get the correct answer, we, of course, will
We'll
give
give
you
it
the prizes. But we really want someone from the hometown to call us. All right, here's the question. Which Union fort was located in Donaldsonville and played a major role in the Civil War? This is a Union fort. 336-2321 is the number to call. Back to Civil War
That
days.
is a good question.
It's a good question.
That's right.
All right, we're going to clear the lines, and here we go.
Good morning. Do you know the answer?
The Blue Coats? No. But that was a good guess.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you know? Oh, I guess that's a no.
Dalton. Good morning. Do
Hello?
you know the answer?
Yes, the trivia.
Yes?
Yes.
Floyd Butler.
Yes,
Yes,
it
indeed.
is. Who is this?
Barbara Landry from Donaldsonville.
Hey!
Barbara,
Hey.
you came through. I was worried that we might jinx ourselves if we just sat here and said that someone from Donaldsonville had to call. Well, have you been watching all week?
Yes, I do. I watch every day.
Oh, well, thank you. So did you know all the Donaldsonville questions we've asked so far?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
Well, Barbara, I am so glad that you called in this morning.
And our statistics are right. You know, it seems like every Thursday, that's when we get our person from the town. So maybe next Thursday.
Barbara, what had you up so early this morning?
Oh, I'm getting ready to go to work.
All right. Where do you work?
I teach school at Ascension Catholic.
Oh, wow. Okay. What grade?
Third.
Oh,
Ooh,
boy.
got your hands full.
That's fun, and I bet they're really fun now that they're about to have some Thanksgiving vacation, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Bouncing off the walls and everything?
Absolutely. We all are.
That's right. I hear you.
Well, Barbara, don't hang up before you go to school. We need to make sure that we know how to get this lunch to you. And encourage your students to pitch in our big food barrels.
Oh, absolutely. They're doing that.
Wonderful. Thanks,
Okay.
Barbara. Have a great day and a happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Same to you.
All righty.
All right. We have more tune-in for you in just a few minutes, so stay tuned. Leo's back in a few minutes.
There's no scientific way to test its presence. But ask any Southerner who owns a Ford Ranger, and they'll tell you the truck they bought from their local Southern Quality Ford dealer is simply fun to drive.
7:30 as we look over Baton Rouge. Welcome back to Tune In on this Thursday morning. It is November the 21st, 1 week to go before Thanksgiving, but you can be helping a family give thanks this morning if you meet up with Leo. He is down live at Ralph and Cacoo's collecting food for Feed a Family. So where do we stand, Leo?
Unplugged. Oh, hey!
Hey!
Hey, how you doing?
Surprise!
Guess who's here?
Who?
Can you believe it?
Who?
The one, the only, Dave Lehman and Andy Kletsy. Hey!
Good morning.
Yeah,
long time since
I
you've
didn't know
seen this early, huh?
Yes, it is. It is a long. I just saw y'all on at 10:30 last night.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, like you were awake last night
sure.
at 10:30.
You know, I hate to admit it, but I was.
Oh, chasing that teenager down, huh?
Chasing that teenager down. You know how it goes,
Oh,
Ma.
do. I'm up all night, up all day, no sleep.
Now, they were telling me, we've really had a lot of folks up here early this morning. They were telling me, I don't know, John, maybe you can turn around. See that truck back down, whether you've seen that big truck?
Yeah.
They say about 2/3 of that is loaded with food that's going to be brought here momentarily, and just one of the big donations that came in, that's Associated Grocers, I think.
And you can also see the dance team here from Bishop Sullivan High. Hey, girls, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
All right, what are you doing up so early?
We're helping for the Feed the Family.
No, you got to talk and dance at the same time. Can you do that? All right, our next trick is to try to chew gum and do this, too. Okay, you're doing a great job. I don't care what they say. All right. So, okay, we're back out here with Annie and Dave, and they will personally be singing Roll Out the Barrels with me in just a few more minutes, right?
Either that or be part of your Leo Honeycutt morning, is this your morning workout tape?
That's what it is. How did you know? Hey, we want to keep everybody in shape. We'll feed them a 14,000-calorie breakfast, then we'll get them in shape.
Hey, we should probably tell people again, if they've just joined us, that if you come out, you drop off your perishable food items. Again, the emphasis is on perishable right now. You can get a nice breakfast over there, as you say, probably. There's not
a couple of calories, huh?
It's not one you want to share.
Oh, honey, we've got everything. We got grits, we got ham, we got eggs, we got everything. You know, anything you want, sausage, whatever.
Cardiologist.
Okay, you ready for that?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, okay, Rebecca. Well, I promise you, I will bring you something back. I promise.
Okay, y'all go get breakfast, and we'll check back in with you in a few minutes.
Okay.
Thanks, Leo. Well, let's get you up to speed on what's happening to stay ahead news-wise. Governor Mike Foster will welcome the Mexican ambassador today. They will discuss current trade relations with Mexico. The Louisiana Lottery Corporation's Board of Directors will meet this morning at 10 o'clock. Among the topics to be discussed will be a controversial ad that has prompted protests from state police because it shows a trooper stopping Santa's sleigh, then letting Santa off with just a warning. At the end of the ad, the trooper is rewarded with 2 seasonal lottery tickets. And Buddy Tevens meets with the university officials this morning regarding his future. Tevens is completing his 5th straight losing season at Tulane. His team faces LSU Saturday night in Tiger Stadium. Tevens has an 11-40-44 record since 1992, including 2-8 this year. Go Tigers. Okay, so you don't think you have a few pennies to spare to buy a can of food or a bag of rice for the Feed a Family food drive? Well, here's an idea. If you're a smoker, today you could spend the money you usually dish out for cigarettes for a few cans of food. Why? Because today is the American Cancer Society's Great American Smokeout. Now, yes, you're going to be encouraged to put out those cigarettes. Don't even try to get one of those butts around. Tawanda Miller from General Health System is here this morning to tell us how you're going to be able to do it. Good morning, Tawanda.
Good morning.
Why this day? Why have a day dedicated to this?
This day has basically been designed to encourage millions of people all over the world to quit the habit for just this one day, and hopefully this will transpire over to them kicking the habit for the rest of their life. More Americans tend to quit on this particular day than any other day of the year, including New Year's.
I was going to say, that sounds like a New Year's resolution.
Right. They prepare on this particular day, but this is the day for them in which they make that effort to quit, and hopefully it'll transpire over and they'll make that New Year's resolution be a true one.
Okay, so how many people are we talking actually can be successful at this?
Actually, last year, 10 million people participated in the Great American Smokeout. As far as the number of people that were successful, as my reading indicates, only 8,000 were successful. But yet this year, hopefully more people will participate and be successful at this.
Yeah, well, that's 8,000 fewer people out there smoking.
Exactly.
Okay, now you're going to have some help, because there's no way you can just quit cold turkey without a little bit of help. So what do you all at General Health Systems help them with?
Today we're going to pass out a survival kit. Enclosed in the survival kit is information that they can use throughout the day to make this a successful one for themselves. Enclosed in here is a commit to quit packet, which indicates the difference between the patch and the gum, and also is a committed quitters packets in which you can read to get additional information on ways that things that health benefits that occur once you quit.
Now, the gum and the patches have been so big. I mean, the television ad campaign has been blitzed with this. So they actually get some samples?
Yes. No, actually, it's not a sample. It has a rebate. So if they choose either or, then they're able to go out and purchase that with a rebate.
Good. So it's arming you with good information.
Exactly. Also, we have additional pamphlets that they can read that not only tells them ways in which they can quit, but also gives them additional information on some of the health benefits that occur once they quit that particular habit.
Now, what about long-term? Is there anything in there that's going to tell me, you know, if I'm a smoker, where to go long-term?
Yes, we do. We're going to offer a Smoke Stoppers class, which is the proven way to quit smoking. It's a 5-week program. For those who are interested in participating in this program, they can contact the Community Wellness Department at 383-7104.
Now, I have a question. If someone in your family or a close friend is trying to quit today, what is the best thing you can do to be supportive of that effort?
to encourage them by giving them mints, which we have enclosed mints in here, and being a supporter for them and not condemning them and telling them all the bad effects of smoking. They are generally aware of those bad effects due to public information and also from doctor's office visits that tell them constantly to quit smoking because it's bad for your health. So instead of giving them that information, just provide them with fun things to do instead of smoking.
Okay, keep their mind off of going to that cigarette.
Exactly.
And maybe hide the pack?
Maybe hide the pack. Throw the pack away today.
Very good. And spend that money on cans of food and perishable items. Where can folks pick those up?
They can pick these up at the Baton Rouge General Medical Center lobby from 8:30 a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m.
That's the one out on Florida Boulevard.
Exactly.
Great. Tawanda, thanks so much.
Thank you.
We'll hope more people can keep it up if they try today.
Yes.
And we'll be right back after this. Take a look at the school lunch menu.
This segment of Tune In is brought to you by your Super Chevy dealers.
The Smart Money's banking on Chevrolet trucks. Smart Money magazine, that is. Rating the Louisiana-made
Man, I can't tell you by the truckloads, as a matter of fact. But we also are giving out a great breakfast here at Ralph and Gacoo's, or really, rather they are. Even Annie and Dave are over here right now, but we'll get to them in just a second. We have Janice Denkamp here. She is from Ralph and Gacoo's. And Janice, we do this every year. It just gets bigger every year, and the food gets really better every year, too.
Yes, it does. And this is a group effort. It's the Airline Highway location and Bluebonnet. We work together all year to, the food bank works with us, and we serve food for 11 parishes.
That is incredible. 11 parish area. That's really good. So now, what do we got up there on the menu for people who still want to kind of come out and have breakfast?
We have a wonderful breakfast. We have scrambled eggs, quiche with shrimp and bacon. We have sausage, Danish, biscuits, orange juice, and coffee.
And fruit.
And fruit. It's
All
a great breakfast.
It's a great breakfast all over the place. You got part of your staff here, too. How in the world did you get these guys up this early to do this?
Twisted their arm.
You twisted. I know. They're all over here going, oh, my arm's killing me. Okay, they've been here since about midnight last night, too, right?
Close.
Close to midnight. Is that right, guys? Huh?
Yep.
I see a lot of people over here going, yeah, that's right, we've been here since midnight.
That is true.
It is.
That is true.
So you didn't even go home and go to sleep, did you?
Didn't, but it's worth it. You know, take time apart for the community. It's nice to be a part of that.
That's fantastic. Thanks a lot for being here, folks. Thanks for doing such a great job here at Ralph and Gacoo's. And the breakfast, believe me, is very much worth it. Now, back over here, SJ. You always talking to somebody, man. What's the deal? How you doing? All the way from Banno Produce. What do you got here for us?
I've got some coleslaw.
Coleslaw, huh?
You know, with good old
Take a look at
turkey
that.
dressing for Thanksgiving Day, and the coleslaw is what people eat with their turkey. Banno being now the largest independent produce company in Louisiana.
No kidding.
We feel like that we got to participate equally as large. We brought enough coleslaw to feed through the food bank over 10,000 servings of people.
Get out of here. 10,000? How many pounds is that?
That equates to about 1,200 pounds of coleslaw.
That is fantastic. You don't just do this today, too. You do this year-round, right?
Year-round, right. We take, like this is Ralph and Gacoo's coleslaw.
Oh, really? Okay.
And this is something they serve. Most of the restaurants in the South Louisiana area that we service, whether it be chopped cabbage or lettuce or onions or peppers, that's the type of thing that we do, plus produce. You know?
I got you. Okay, SJ, it's always good to have you here. Thank you very much. Why is it so important to be part of this?
Because it's part of giving back to the community what we enjoy most. We give a little something back.
Okay, SJ, it's always good to have you here, buddy. Go get that breakfast up there, and I'll join you in just a second.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, he was saying just a minute ago, you know, one way he gets food is by talking like this, getting people to give that food. Just kidding, SJ. Don't hit me. Okay. All right, we are live and direct out here from Ralph and Gacoo's. We still got a few people that are coming through the line right now. We got a few more people who are dropping off those turkeys and hams. In just a few more minutes, too, we're talking to Dave and Annie. If I can get them away from the breakfast table, stay tuned in. We'll be right back.
Save your cash.
Don't make that car payment. You can get a brand new Nissan with 0 down, 0 payments till next year. Yes, 0 down, 0 payments till next year. And get 3.9 financing only at LeBlanc Nissan today.
We reported the waste. Your response made the difference, saving hundreds of thousands of your tax dollars.
Together, we can stop government waste, and we have proof.
Watch Wastebusters Success Stories tonight on Channel 2 News at 6 and 10.
When I walked in that first day 36 years ago and the smell of coffee roasting, boy, it made me want a cup of coffee. It's been that way ever since. We do all the roasting right here in this building. It's always been that way. Roasted, put it in trucks, and goes straight to the grocer's shelves. Always fresh. No one else does that.
For over 75 years, our only business has been making great tasting coffee. Community coffee. The coffee of Louisiana.
It's the Toyota Stop, Look, and Listen sales event. Stop into your Toyota dealers. Look at the new 97 and listen to how you can save. Now get $2,000 customer cash back on Toyota Corolla. Never before have Corolla incentives been this good. An unbelievable $2,000 cash back on Corolla. Stop into your Toyota dealers. Look at the new 97 and listen to how you can save. Get here now before this deal hits the tracks.
I love what you do for me, Toyota. It's College Week in San Francisco. Cash and prizes. Here we go, here we go.
Check out the new spin we're putting on the wheel. Watch Wheel of Fortune's College Week in San Francisco.
Thursday night at 6:30 on Channel 2.
Price LeBlanc Toyota says take your pick. $2,000 rebates on Corollas or $2,000 on the tough Toyota Tacoma. We've got financing at 5.9% and notes at $129 a month. It's the all-new Price LeBlanc Toyota where the deals are always hot, darling.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Now we're in the back of a truck with a lot of produce in it. Look at this, huh? Is that a nice little head of cabbage right there? That is cabbage, right? See, I knew what that was. Jay Campbell's down there going, hey, Leo, do you know what that is? Well, I know what it is. I know what all foods are. You can see this truck is pretty much loaded to the front here with a lot of produce back in here. We got onions, we got bananas, we got, looks like apples, what else? Lettuce, tomatoes, you name it. We got all this stuff up here. Let me jump down here real quick and lose my breath. With Jay Campbell. Hey, how you doing, Jay?
How are you this morning?
All right, so what you got here?
Well, we have a load of produce to donate to the food bank. And this is part of our everyday process that we do by donating food for the needy.
Now, this is not just a one-time deal for you either. You do this year-round, right?
That is correct. We participate with our damage program to all the damaged merchandise that we have. We try and donate as much as we can to the food bank on a daily basis. Trucks leave our facility once a day.
And about how much would you say that is a year?
Tons.
Tons?
I don't know exactly, but a lot. We just want to encourage people to come out today to the Feed a Family program. This is an outstanding movement by the food bank to service all the needy agencies and people in this area. So we would encourage anyone to drive by Ralph and Cacoo's this morning and drop off your donations to help the Feed a Family program.
Well, it looks like you've done a great job out here. We'll have to get all this stuff unloaded. We appreciate all that every year. Jay, thank you very much. Jay Campbell.
Thank you.
And I'm sure that we'll probably try to get back up in here in just a little bit. I want to show.
Unloaded.
Yeah, we do. Hold on just a second. Wait, hold that right there. Hey, Todd. Todd, come over here a second. Well, let's see. We have somebody else driving up. Hey, John, can you follow me right over this way? Todd, how come you just do this every year? You do such a great job with Ralph and Cacoo's. Why do y'all want to do this?
Well, Baton Rouge is so great to us, and so we just want to return something to the community. And this is a greater Baton Rouge area, 12 parishes now. And we just want to like to gather all the business community and all the schools together to help out the Baton Rouge.
Well, you're doing a great job in that breakfast. It's to die for.
Come on out. We'll be here at 10 o'clock, full breakfast.
All right, so until 10 o'clock. Let's stop those folks right here. Let me get this lady right here. Hey, ma'am, how you doing?
Well, hello, Mr. Leo.
Hey, you doing okay?
Heidi's mom.
Heidi's mom? Get out of here. That's you?
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
I've been watching you from home, so I said I had to get out here.
Well, I appreciate that. You're going to do breakfast, right?
No, got to go on to work.
What? Don't. Oh, come on. We'll have to give you. Wait. Let's get a muffin over here. You want one of these? Get a Danish right there.
Oh, wonderful. They look great.
Well, get Heidi out here. What are you? Couldn't get her out of bed or what?
No.
You got to sleep in, huh?
Okay,
well, look, thanks a lot for bringing out the food. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right. There she goes, folks. Another one of the folks in the Feed a Family drive-thru here. So it just gets bigger every year, and just can't believe all this. We've got a little over 3,000. Where's Carl Stages?
As far as your poundage right now, really are up from last year. A poundage you know, Associated Groceries and Ralph Cacus and a number of large contributions, but we had a lot of individuals really show up with turkeys, a lot of...
Can you believe that from Central Private? 2,000 pounds in the back of that truck?
Schools, Bishop Sullivan's out, Catholic High's out. There's a number of schools that come out today. And a lot of people are really bringing lettuce, tomatoes, produce items that normally the food bank does not get. But this is a perishable day, so come on out and bring anything you have in the refrigerator.
All right, that sounds fantastic. Okay, we're going to come back in just a little bit and have a little extra time at the end of the show, and we'll be chowing down maybe with Annie. If I can get Annie and Dave back. Look at this. Hey, we're going to sneak up on Annie. She don't know. No. We want to see this. We want to see this. This is Annie Clessy doing the Macarena. Gotcha! Okay, Annie, I haven't seen that many moving parts since I broke into the Maytag. You're doing great.
Old parts, too. You know that Maytag repairman?
Yeah.
He would have lots of work with me.
Okay, keep going here. Let's see. I want to make sure we get this down.
Here we go. You know how to do this?
Well, yeah, I think. Come on, Dave. Get on up here, Dave. Oh, no, come on. No, I know you would love to do that. Come on up here, Dave. Let's see Dave do this, too. Here we go, then.
Oh, no, not the backside.
Well, you got to this is fair. Come on, you can do it. Where's the bump and grind? Yeah, that'll go well. Oh, here we go. Okay. There's no rhythm. Okay, I suppose we should probably sell something right now if we can, so we'll be right back with more.
Lifeline, a daily program with practical answers to life's tough situations with host Larry Stockstill.
Simon Peter is a favorite character of mine in the Bible. And at the Last Supper, he went through one of the darkest times of his life when Jesus looked at him.
Coming up on today's Value at 5. If you're celebrating a birthday today, have a very happy one. And you're joined by, I should say, Baseball Hall of Famer Stan Musial, who's 76 years old.
Actress Marla Thomas, 59.
Actress Goldie Hawn turns 51.
And baseball player Ken Griffey Jr., 27 years old.
Ripe old age of 27.
Yeah.
How's the traffic look out there?
Looks good. No accidents or breakdowns to report this morning, so all clear. Let's hope we can keep it that way.
Good. Interstate system's looking really good, and there's nothing to keep you away from Bluebonnet. We will go back out there in just a second, but first we want to tell you what's coming up on Good Morning America. Here's Spencer.
I'm Spencer Christian, and coming up on Good Morning America, O.J. Simpson prepares to take the stand in his own defense at the civil trial tomorrow. How effective a witness will he be, and will his testimony hold any surprises? Also, Dr. Tim Johnson will be here with an important new development in the battle against Alzheimer's disease, plus the father and son acting team of Martin Sheen and Emilio Estevez. And finally, we continue our series on the truths and myths about menopause. For some women, the physical and emotional toll is great. We'll tell you how women can get the support they need. All this at 7.
We hope that you will join us again tomorrow for Tune In, the big TGIF. Green Thumb Lewis Miller is here to talk about beautiful fall foliage.
That's right. We'll give you a chance to win the perfect tailgate party gift, a 6-foot sub from Blimpie Sandwiches.
But right now, the perfect Thanksgiving Day gift is, of course, your generosity. Let's check back in with Leo. Dave and Annie are also with him, and see how the toll is coming.
It's going real well, let me tell you. We got something special just for you, Rebecca. You ready? Okay. Roll out the barrels. We'll have a barrel of fun. And we're so uncoordinated. Okay, you can have breakfast. Congratulations. I'm going to buy a breakfast. Go ahead, go right over. All right, Dave and Annie, thank you very much for being great sports. And thank you very much for inviting us out here today. We're going to be until 10 o'clock today, right?
Yes, 10 o'clock, all the way full breakfast. Come on out. We're at a little over 10,000 pounds.
10,000 so far just this morning? Fantastic.
Yes. And so we'll be here at 10 o'clock, and our goal is 17,000, so if y'all just come on out, we'll make that goal.
All right, Todd. Thanks a lot. Carl, you got to be happy with that.
Oh, yeah. I want to remind everybody that the Feed a Family campaign is going to go till December 13th. Normally, this is kind of the culmination of the campaign, but we're still going to be collecting food for quite a while to come.
And now, how many parishes does this serve?
12.
12 parishes.
We added 2 parishes this year because of the generosity of the public, so we added Assumption and Tangible Hope.
Well, that is fantastic. Okay, thanks a lot there, Carl. Thanks for coming out. One more look at this breakfast. Tom, we got the sausage. We got the eggs. We got the grits and the quiche. Oh, it's on the, sorry. The quiche is on the way. And then, of course, we have the muffins and everything else and the fruit. Are you health nuts? But you can see that's actually going pretty well. All right, let's move on back down this way, John. That's okay. Well, don't get it just yet. You can get your breakfast when we get off the show. All right. Bishop Sullivan High, thank you very much. All these young folks came on out here, and of course, Ray Dana, the band director over here. Yeah, you see the Mom, you see he really did show up, and he did study. You're going to pass that test today, right? Yes, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Everybody here gets an A today, right, Ray? You got it, Coach. You got it. All right. Ray Dana and his band of renown from Bishop Sullivan High. Why don't you go ahead and play us out? Y'all come on down here to Ralph and Gacoo's. Will be here today until 10 o'clock. Have a good one, and we'll see you tomorrow.
This Thanksgiving, your Dodge dealer has prepared some very special things, like a tempting $1,000 cash back or what